Hello, Nicole Telkes here with the Wildflower School of Botanical Medicine. I'm here today to introduce you to my new online program, and it's a deep dive into holistic Western herbalism. This year was quite an interesting year, and I was able to create a new online learning platform called learn.wildflowerherbschool.com. And on it, we have our brand new introductory herbcraft program bundle for the budding herbalist. So I've been working as a herbalist since about late 90s, and I started a school in 2003, and it was mostly place-based, and we did a lot of in-person work with plants and people. I'm so dedicated and passionate about herbalism and educating people. And so this is something that is a natural extension, but really it was the pandemic that allowed me to have the time and the space to create this program. I have recorded, edited, written, and created all sorts of really interesting ways to keep you accountable and engaged in this program. And it takes about 6 months to complete. So this is a deep dive. This is not just a little weekend course. This is a way to really ground your information in education and herbal medicine. This course is also going to kind of take a lot and work with things from more of a holistic perspective, not just what herbs good for what, but how do we look at this in Western holism. And it's also going to be bundled with something I call Recipes for Resistance library and a Materia Medica library. So you have references for downloading recipes and looking at each plant individually in a reference library that goes with this course. Also, I created this 150-page downloadable ebook that goes with it, as well as a workbook to keep you going. Now, I know what I've found with online learning is that I have a little bit of a hard time with accountability. So every month I'm going to be doing live sessions, answering questions, going over a concept that we're learning in the course, and just basically being supportive to get you through this. And it takes about 6 months. What's really great about the herbal community is that we each have our own unique lens that we're coming through when it comes to herbal medicine. So I wanted to kind of give you the lens that I work through. I am a community activist. Some of you may know my work as one of the Firesider 3. So I think a lot about in my training with students about community accessibility. We talk a lot about social justice and being intentional with our herbalism. And we also get into being deeply ecological about our choices with herbs. So all of these things come into the program. It's, again, not just this standard approach for this herb is good for that, because that's not holistic. I wanted to give people who have a calling to be a plant person, who are driven and drawn to being herbalists, a way to get really grounded and solid training on bringing this to your home and your family in a really structured and making it more efficient to learn and practical. So we will look at the spirit of herbalism. We're going to look at the physical realm. We're going to look at all these different things, but really we're going to be coming from our hearts in this course. So if this is something that has called to you and you feel like this resonates with you, then I would be honored to be your guide. We get started January 1st, and you can find out more about the Budding Herbalist Introductory Program at learn.wildflowerherbschool.com. That's learn.wildflowerherbschool.com. And don't hesitate to reach out if you have questions. I am happy to answer anything you might need to know about it. So have a great 2021, and I look forward to having you in class.